Alright, hello and welcome back to the channel and another Phantom Forces video. Today I'm going to be doing an update for a video I made in January where I talked about the current state of the game, its issues, and how I felt about them. And after a lot of procrastinating and a lot of waiting for the right things to happen, I'm finally here with a part 2 and a lot of good news that this community has deserved to hear for a long time. And as per usual, this wouldn't quite be a real Phantom Forces video if we weren't to address the largest issue the game has or will ever face, which is cheating and exploiting. For those of you who haven't played the game in the past few months, Bifron or Hyperion, which is the anti-tamper for Roblox, has officially released, and as a result, it has absolutely plummeted how frequently you will see exploiters in-game. This goes off of my personal accounts as someone who streams the game for an hour or 6 days a week and plays in the NA playtime window usually, but I've gone from seeing a cheater every game, sometimes seeing multiple cheaters a game before the month of May, to now seeing one maybe once every 20 or 30 or 40 matches, which means I do go entire days where I play 5 or 10 matches in total, and I don't see a single cheater multiple days back to back. One of the more positive results of this is all of the people who were getting away with quote-unquote legit or closet cheating, which is trying to cheat under the radar in a way to mask yourself as a legit player who might just be getting lucky. More players have become actually a lot more vigilant when it comes to kicking people who might just be using ESP, occasionally using aimbot, or generally trying to cheat in a more discreet way, which seemed to fly by a few months ago. The only downside I could find for this is even though I'm vote kick immune, I know plenty of people who are high rank who play the game regularly who get confused for cheaters because the average rank 30 is honestly not going to care. They see you super jumping around and playing like your family's held hostage, you're just getting kicked. For this next topic, I'm going to lump in all forms of updates into one category, whether that be bug fixes, patches, or quality of life changes to the game, starting with bugs that we're familiar with here that I've talked about before, starting of course with the spotting bug. Although I don't think the system is perfect yet, spotting has been made significantly better than it was in January, with the perm spotting bug becoming significantly more rare, and laggy players or people with inconsistent connections doing less teleporting and not being made randomly invincible in the middle of gunfights. And though both of those bugs are pretty popular topics that I've seen a lot of players talk about myself and try to convey to the community or developers in search for a fix, the extent to how far Stylus is willing to go to make the game better doesn't stop there. There's been a recent fix to all melee weapons in an attempt to make their weapon models more accurate in correspondence to how they actually attack in-game, which is nothing but a positive change that I think everyone will come to appreciate. This is on top of VIP server tuning, a long requested feature from a lot of streamers and content creators who do servers with their viewers or their fan base, where you will now be able to selectively allow which weapons that you're able to spawn in with, which again is a change that I have seen a lot of people ask for over the years, and we're finally getting it in this wave of good updates for the game. And on top of everything that's already been done and is already in the works right now, we have even further content on the horizon, a new test place loading screen that implies that we're going to get a summer update, multiple new game modes, some new UI quality of life changes for the game, and a potential attachment revamp that's definitely going to need a video on its own when that does release. Thank you to everybody who waited patiently for me to release this video, for the people who still play the game, those people responsible for adding all of this new content to the game, and all of the people in the community discords who have stayed adamant and determined to see Phantom Forces have a good future and as long of a lifespan as possible. And for today, I believe that's about it. I don't want to get overly speculative on content that hasn't even been released yet. I want to wait for all of the new stuff to come out, and I'll probably individually cover that in videos when it does release. If there's anything you think I missed in this video or just any questions you have, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'll probably be checking this for the next few weeks to make sure that there's nothing I missed out on. And that should be about it. Thanks.